All right, continue on. Part 2, starting at page 25, authoritarian government. Authoritarian government. In democratic regimes, the people rule. In authoritarian regimes, power is held by an individual or group not accountable to the people. Absolute monarchy. Until about the 1600s, monarchs were mostly absolute monarchs. That is, they had unlimited authority to rule as they wished. Many countries still have monarchs, but absolute monarchy is almost non-existent today. In the Middle East, however, the King of Saudi Arabia and the Emir of Qatar might still be considered absolute. Their power is technically unrestricted, although they do consult with advisors and are unconstrained or bound by Islamic law. Page 26. Dictatorships. Another form of authoritarian government is a dictatorship. Dictators, like absolute monarchs, exercise complete control over the state. Unlike absolute monarchs, who usually acquire their power through inheritance, dictators usually take power by force. At times, when a crisis situation demands a strong leader, authorities may place them in charge. To stay in power, most dictators rely on the police and military. They often tamper with elections or refuse to hold them. They also limit freedoms of speech, assembly, and the press. Scores of dictators have ruled throughout history. Those who seek only personal gain are often overthrown quickly. With the help of the United States, Panamanian dictator Manuel Noriega was overthrown in 1989. Other dictators endure for decades. Fidel Castro led Cuba from 1959 until he retired in 2008. Saddam Hussein ruled Iraq from 1979 until he was overthrown in 2003. Hussein was convicted of crimes against humanity and executed in 2007. Totalitarianism. Many dictators impose totalitarian rule on their people. In a totalitarian state, the government's control extends to almost all aspects of people's lives. Totalitarian leaders ban political opposition. They regulate what industries and farms produce. They suppress individual freedom, dictating what people should believe and with whom they may interact. The people lack the power to limit their rulers. To enforce their ideology or ideas about life in society, totalitarian leaders control the media and use propaganda, scare tactics, and violence. Three of the most notorious totalitarian regimes arose in the 1920s and 1930s. They were Nazi Germany under Adolf Hitler, Fascist Italy under Benito Mussolini, and the Soviet Union under Joseph Stalin. Today, the nations of China, Cuba, and North Korea are usually considered totalitarian states.